Okay, welcome back to the I Have a Point for That podcast. In today's episode, we are covering part two of the 2025 wellness plan questions that I was asking you in the previous episode. So I came to you with a lot of questions and I hope to bring some answers today. So the main thing that um, we need to cover is how to build your wellness plan. Whichever way you want to go with it, whoever you choose to add to your like your wellness team, your various doctors and specialists and holistic providers and things like that, whoever you have on your team, you still need to have a plan. So let's cover it. And let me get my microphone a little bit closer. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's do this. Okay. So, you know, I talked a lot about the um the prescription medicine epidemic that we have here in the United States and why it's a problem. And those that are on prescription medications and are looking to do holistic things, you have options. And one of your options is TCM or traditional Chinese medicine. And one of the modalities within traditional Chinese medicine is acupuncture. And it can be very, very, very beneficial for those that are on medications and we don't want to add anything else on top like herbs, supplements, and things like that, just because sometimes herbs and supplements can counteract or have a reaction with prescription medication. So, that is why acupuncture can be very beneficial to helping people um, mitigate side effects and also figure out how to heal themselves and get over whatever it is that they're desiring to overcome. So let's go over my treatment philosophy and how I help my patients with their wellness plan. The first thing I do is analyze each patient's lifestyle habits. So, whether you are coming in purely wanting to focus on your wellness, maybe you don't have a health condition that you've been diagnosed with, and you're pretty much in general good health, but you want to make sure to optimize that and make sure that you can maintain that. So that's very understandable. I'm in that category. I want to maintain my health. I don't take any medications. I use herbs, different various supplements to make sure that I'm maintaining the health that I'm at and get better and optimize my health as well. On the other hand, you might be an individual that is wanting to figure it out because you're tired of getting put on different prescriptions. Maybe you've had several changes to your prescriptions because maybe one stopped working and now you're on a new one, or now there's a treatment or another therapy or even a surgery that's been recommended. And you're not really wanting to go that route. So, there's some solutions for you as well. So that's why I have to look at your lifestyle habits. Okay. Then I look at nutrition habits. So what are you eating? What are you encountering daily? Do you actually have a nutrition plan, or are you just pretty much eating whatever you feel like every day? So those those two factors are major factors to how your health is going to the trajectory, excuse me, the trajectory of your health and how you're going to move forward. So we want to know, like, how are you eating? What are you eating? Are you craving anything? And are you getting into those cravings? And because one of the major cravings that people have, especially here in the United States, is sweets, sugar. Sugar, we have a, in addition to the prescription medicine epidemic, we have a sugar epidemic. And it is bad and it is deep and it affects almost everybody. Um, so nutrition habits, that is top of the list. Then I want to look at your toxin load or your toxin burden. So these are toxins that you encounter daily, whether they come from the environment, so you might live near a place like a farm or a factory or something that could be producing a lot of toxins, and I want to know that. I also want to know those daily habits that can bring in toxicity as well. So we can't escape every toxin on the planet, but we can lower our toxin burden. So that's why I want to know so I can help you, because if there's some things that are increasing your toxin bucket, meaning that the amount of toxins that you're having and you're continuously putting in your body is not able to release, that is going to have a heavy impact on your long-term health and your longevity. So these are future things that we want to worry about, especially for my patients that are focusing on bringing children into their life and having children. And that's a major thing, because this is a generation, this toxins become a generational thing. And that is something that I really, really, really plan to go into on some future episodes. So we want to know, I want to know, what toxins are you encountering? And other sources of toxins are like what you're eating, what's in your food, the food ingredients. We can choose better ingredients. We just have to know what's better. We can choose better products that we put on our body, and that we use household like chemicals and things like that. Then, what are your current detox methods, if any? So hopefully you do have some, but if you don't, you're in a good place, because I can definitely help you with that. We can look at what your liver support may look like, kidney support, lymphatic drainage, colon, your large intestine, like how your bowel movements are looking, skin health. If your skin is, if you're having a hard time with your skin, there should be some detoxification things that you need to be doing in order to reroute those toxins, to get them out of your system more efficiently. Because when we start seeing things coming out of our skin, we're really congested at that point. So I want to know, like, how can we help move those things? Acupuncture, again, is a great um, modality, a great medicine to use to help with detoxification. It's not the only one, and some people need a lot more help, but it's a really good start. Then your physical exercise and physical fitness levels. What are you doing with your body to help yourself, right? What strength building exercises, the actual movement? Are you moving, or are you sedentary? These are going to be heavy um, things that will impact your longevity and your how long you're going to be on this planet. So just like toxins can make or break you, physical exercise can too. So all of these things that I'm asking, these are like foundational health things. And I want to know your fitness level, and like your what have your habits been with physical movement? I'm not asking you to become a bodybuilder or anything like that, but we do every single day need to be moving our body at least 30 minutes. That's the minimum. So vitals, I look at vitals, blood pressure, pulse. I look at the tongue. The tongue in traditional Chinese medicine is a vital for us. The pulse is a vital. So if you come in, you would fully understand that more, and I can explain that more there. Your physical constitution, what is your body type, right? Like, how do you carry weight in your body? Are you typically on the more thin side, or are you on the more thick side, right? Are you sturdy, hardy type body type, muscular? Are you typically, or is your body more like soft type, where you hold on to more water weight, or more fat, right? So how is your body handling being on this planet? That's what I want to know. Like, what's your constitution? What were you born with? And what did it turn into, right? Then once I figure all these elements out, these are foundational things. I can help build you a better foundation. But You have to help me too. Your homework is doing the work. I can help lay out the foundation and get everything, you know, uh, set up for you, get the framework together, but you still have to do your part. The acupuncture is not going to fight through eating McDonald's every day, things like that. Okay. So, what do I recommend once I found out all of this information? So I recommend acupuncture treatment, and the frequency of those sessions would largely depend upon the conditions that my patients are in. So if you're coming in acute, and meaning that maybe somebody just like threw their back out and they're needing to get over that and help move beyond that, their treatment plan will be a little bit shorter, but they'll have more frequent sessions so we can like really get in front of the pain that they're experiencing. Whereas somebody coming in with a chronic illness or a chronic condition or something that they've had for more than a year, we're gonna be working on a longer treatment plan, possibly 3 to 6 months, maybe 6 to 9 months, depending on how severe things are. And those sessions would be weekly. And then as you progress, your sessions may become every other week. So it won't be weekly for that whole duration, but in the beginning, yes. Then Chinese herbal medicine. So, not every patient will get Chinese herbal medicine simply because some patients come in and they are stacked with prescription medications. They have 7 to 10 medications that they're taking and that their body is trying to manage. And I don't want to add on anything else on top of that. On the other hand, I have patients that come in from other healthcare practitioners like naturopaths, chiropractors, functional medicine practitioners, nutritionists, and things like that have given them a lot of supplements. And so I also don't want to put anything else on top of that until we can figure out if how to navigate those supplements and if they even need those supplements. Sometimes they don't even need them, simply because acupuncture can really handle a lot of that by making sure that we're regulating the meridians and getting things moving. Some supplements may be needed. So once I get the information and get the patient in front of me, I can help devise those plans for them. Now, because we don't want to mix herbs and drugs and herbs and supplements together, because uh, without a lot of guidance, because there can be a lot of interactions, and I really don't want my patients to have one more thing that they have to handle. Now, we manage detox pathways. So I may make some recommendations on ways to improve that depending on how their body, what's going on with their body. So I might recommend, simple things you can do at home, like taking Epsom salt baths, lymphatic drainage things like body brushing. Movement helps with detoxification, fasting, depending on, again, their constitution. Then supplements and herbs that can also help with detoxification. So it depends on what's going on with them. Not everybody is going to get that up front. Some people will, some people won't. It depends on what your body needs when I see you. Okay. And as we work together, I'm able to help get that, get get things in a flow, right? Food therapy. Food therapy in Chinese medicine is what nutrition is in Western medicine. So, but they're not the same. With food therapy, we are looking at your body's constitution, how your body digests food, and what would be appropriate for you to eat at this time based upon the things that you're craving, and what healthy swaps would be good to help treat food as medicine. Movement is medicine. So movement is going to be prescribed. I prescribe things like walking, yoga, strength training, qigong, tai chi. I send my patients like videos that they can start watching and trying those things out so they can understand how to do these movements, right? Mind body exercises and breath work. Breath work is a major piece of what we do every day, and we don't realize it. So intentional breath work is beneficial because it helps us have this mind body spirit connection. and it helps move energy in our body and move stagnation, and helps our nervous system. A lot of people's nervous systems are I want to say unregulated, in a dysfunctional and dysregulated state, and that's why they're experiencing a lot of things that they're experiencing. So when we're able to connect the mind and the body together, then we can tackle all of these things. But if everything is disconnected and we're, given a supplement for this symptom and given an herb for another symptom and all this, your body's still going to remain in a state of confusion. And we don't want that. And then lastly, I I am a Reiki master, so I do incorporate Reiki into my sessions, and I do recommend it. So not all patients will be up for that. That's fine. Reiki and sound therapy for energy healing, it can address the your 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 aura, right? That's your energy, your energetic field that surrounds your body. Each one of us has it, and whether you want to understand it or not, is there. So everything has an energetic field around it. Some of us have bigger energy fields. Some of us have smaller energy fields, but we all throughout the day, different frequencies like radio frequencies, the Wi-Fi signals, our cell phone signals, and things like that, just to name a few, interact with us on a daily basis. So we need to be able to make sure that we're connecting, going back to those mind body exercises and breath work. Those can help in addition to Reiki, where I'm able to basically put my hands over different energy centers of my clients and patients, over their body, and help the energy, any stagnation and things like that, move off and move away so they can release that. So I know that for some people, it might be really hard to understand because Reiki and energy work in itself is not really tangible. Sometimes it's not something you can really see. So when we're not able to see things, it's harder for us to understand it. But this is how I address the this is how I address wellness plans. And so, some things that you can do at home, because I always want people to, to have that part. Some things you can do at home, outside of the, if you don't have access to an acupuncturist or a TCM practitioner, which is traditional. TCM is traditional Chinese medicine. So if you don't have access to one of these practitioners like me, um, go on the other things that I mentioned, manage your detox pathways, treat food as medicine, figure out what foods you need to be eating that's going to be beneficial for your body, not what social media tells you to eat, but what is good for you. Movement is number one, along with what you put in, like your water, your food, and things like that. But movement is number one. Mind body exercises and breath work. Start doing meditations and breath work, and having quiet time for yourself. And find somebody to do Reiki for you. I can help you with that. Sound therapy. Um, Manage what toxins you bring into your home and into your body. And figure out what detox things you need. And if you need help with that, I'm virtual as well. I do virtual wellness, as well as in person. So I will put all of that information down below so that you can contact me if you want. But I'm wishing you a well 2025. I'm wishing you wellness, and I really want to see what y'all do with this year. And if anything, if you take anything from this and it helps you, I want you to reach out to me and let me know. So take care, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, bye.